So folks, I'll go ahead and warn you. I took this video early this morning up at the Deep River Farm chicken coop, and the chickens are crowing quite loudly, so you may want to turn your volume down on your TV just a little bit, because Rudy's standing right beside of me and he just goes to crowing, and it's very loud, so you may want to just be prepared for some loud crowing on the video. Good morning, folks. Welcome to Deep River Farm. I appreciate you joining me here on this early Monday morning. We have our carpet covered clouds in and still rolled in. We've not seen any sun. This is day 7 now. Still waiting on some sunshine. It's just been an old cool gray carpet clouds, rain and that such stuff. And the temperatures, folks, I noticed I just got out of the car here. I pulled down here so I could get my headlights on the chicken lot and everything, so that I can get my chickens and things ready to go and feed them and get them some water and everything this morning, make sure everything's good. And I noticed when I stepped out, I just happened to breathe a little bit and could see the steam, just a tad, coming off my breath. That tells you it's cool, folks. It's cool. And I didn't check to see what it said in the car there on the temperature, but it feels like it's in the low 60s, maybe the upper 50s, and I thought it was unusual that I could kind of breathe out and see a little something there, but maybe it was just a figment of my imagination, but I don't think so. There is a chill in the air, and it's supposed to be like this all week. We went to the lake yesterday evening after church and rode around a little bit, and took a couple of our friends, and he started pastoring the church. He's in the Quaker denomination, and he's one of our good friends, him and his wife. We go out to eat a lot together. We went to high school together, and we asked him to come down and take a ride on the pontoon and go see all the houses and things up on the Tillery Lake down there in Mount Gilead, North Carolina. It's a pretty good drive from our location down there, but we like that lake. It's very deep. You don't have to worry about a whole lot. It's not as shallow as some of the other lakes around here, and it's not as crowded either. And we like that. And you know, some of these lakes get so crowded you can't water ski or tube or anything without risk of somebody falling off, and before you get back to them, getting hit by a wave runner or a bass boat or something like that. And so we went down there and took a cruise, and then ate, and then went back out for a late evening cruise on the water, where just as calm and still and everything. But I wanted to also give you a report. Many of you's been commenting, asking. A few of you's emailed in and asking about my wife's uncle, who helped get the Project Santa up into western North Carolina after the hurricane. He went up, you know, with us in November and December, and talked with Pastor Tim and helped get that program that's started in Davidson County up into western North Carolina. Well, folks, the last time I talked to you, I had told you his wife went into AFib and was in the hospital, and about 2 or 3 days after she got out, he wound up in the hospital. Well, it has repeated itself again. Just last week, same thing happened. His wife went in the hospital with AFib, and she was up there only this time for about 5 or 6 hours. They gave her some new medicine, and she came home. And then Sunday, this past Sunday, he got ready for church, and he was having some chills, and didn't know what it was, and he said that he got over that, and he went to church, and while he was at church he started having chills again, and said he come home from church and just laid down, and said when he got up he was still about to freeze, and so they took him back to the hospital, and he's still there, and this has been this is about 7 days, and they still don't know what's going on. Thought maybe could it be some kind of infection, but they've not found it, and he's real weak, and just not able to get up and down by himself. He's that weak, and so we don't know what's going on. He's getting good spirits and everything, but he's just real weak, and they're giving him a lot of high-powered antibiotics and stuff, and running tests, and just have no clue what it is yet. So you folks be in prayer, and hopefully this sometime this week he'll be coming back home. He's got to have some physical therapy and everything, because he's just so weak. He's got to get some strength back. But wanted to give you that update, and then I wanted to give you another update on somebody that ARC, the Appalachian Reclamation Koalition, sent this out to our group, and this is from Tammy, and she said, I need some ideas. We just had a farmer lose $3,500 to $4,000 worth of hay in Bernardsville. He's a volunteer fireman at the fire department there. He lost his house completely, and he relied on this money from selling the hay. He just did his first cutting that night, and one of those rogue storms from all this high altitude dumping, they got a rogue storm and got 3.5 inches of rain, and he lost it all. Tammy says he's a broken man, and it's breaking our hearts. Any ideas on how we can help him? She said, I can't do a public fundraiser for him on the Appalachian Reclamation Koalition or my page, because he's a very proud man, and it would be he would be horrified if he found out. Pastor Tim responded from the Bethel church, we can help financially, but do need to see what we can find out, see if we can find some hay. I don't know if this fella's got animals himself, and he sells part of it and uses it. I don't know yet. Bud responded and said Starling had a man with 100 bales of hay and can't find anyone to take it. Tammy responded back and said he definitely sells it. He sells it all. He doesn't keep it. So we know now there's no need for him to, he doesn't have animals. She said, I feel like at this point anything would be a blessing to him, and she didn't want somebody to donate hay to him to sell, because she didn't want that to take place, and they all agreed, because you wouldn't want to sell anything that was donated. So I'm not going to tell you his name, but I'll give you his initials. PK. You would never sell a donation unless they were aware of the circumstances and allowed it. That's what Brother Tim said. If you can get me an address, we can send funds directly to him. So I've got his address here, and Operation Mountain Relief is sending him money. Also, the Bethel Wesleyan Church is going to send him some money. And see what else she said here. She said he's also on a list. I'm not sure who Emerge is. I've never heard of these people. and they've came into town, and they have 6 people they said they were going to build a house for. So we're waiting to see if he's going to be a person that's going to get a house from this group of people I've not heard of. This is a new one to me. Emerge. So we've responded. The Midway Church has responded, and the Bethel Church has responded, and they're going to be getting this fella some money to try to help him. So folks, if you want to send $5 or $10, you can send this money and mark it for the PK. I'm gonna tell you. I don't want to tell you his name because people watch from all over Western North Carolina. We don't want to single anybody out and embarrass anybody. But if you want to send $5 or $10 or something like that to this fella, you can send it through the Midway Church or the Bethel Wesleyan Church or the Central Global Church. Just make sure you mark on it so that they know it's for this individual who's a farmer and a volunteer fireman in Bernardsville. Well, hello, Rudy. How you doing, buddy? And that way they know who this is for. Let's see if there's any other word. That is all the word that I have right now. So folks, those 2 items, pray for my wife's aunt and uncle. He's still in the hospital. And then we've got this individual here in Bernardsville that lost everything, been helping people all this time while he has nothing left, and lost all of his hay now due to a rogue thunderstorm after he cut everything. You know, all these farmers plan when they're going to cut. They watch the weather, they do all that stuff to try to make sure they got everything ready so that it don't get caught in a situation where they lose it, and he still lost it. So he's going to get some help from Bethel and the Midway Wesleyan Church. And if you guys want to help him some more, ARC is going to be also another one you can send money to for this individual. Just make sure you mark it for PK, Bernardsville, who's the volunteer fireman. And that way we'll know who it's for. And try to help him get back on his feet. I don't know his living arrangements right now or anything about this. This just come over the wire from the Appalachian Reclamation Koalition yesterday. And we're trying to scramble to help this fella now in his situation. Well, folks, stay tuned for more. We got... Okay, Rudy, I hear you, buddy. We've got more coming. Some real interesting things that we've got that we kind of figuring they kind of are coming together. Yeah, tell us a thing or two. What you needing? Some scratch corn this morning? We got some things that we're putting together that seems to be fitting like a puzzle, and we're going to put you folks in the light of what we're seeing and everything. And we appreciate you joining us. Continue to pray for Western North Carolina. Pray for my wife's aunt and uncle who have been doing the Project Santa and helping get that established in Western North Carolina for the Helene children. And his church is also heavily involved in this. It's one of the anchor churches, but they've been helping quite a bit with clothing, new Wrangler jeans and all this kind of stuff to help the children with clothing and stuff. So just wanted you to be aware of that. And also this new fella that's from Bernardsville that is desperately needing help. Y'all have a blessed day. We'll see you on the next video. So folks, the sun's getting ready to pop over the horizon here. You can see the old gray carpet clouds here over the cornfield. And the temperature is 59 degrees. That's our temperature. So it feels kind of humid, kind of sticky. There was a big dew this morning, big one. And but this is what we're seeing. This is day 7, no sunshine. It's behind the clouds, but we just ain't seeing it any.